No, turn down. I was about to hear myself. We don't be hearing myself. Okay. Once I get everything situated and get my chat pulled up on my phone, I will say hello. Okay. Hey Mona, hey Christina, hey Tanya. Hey Lisa. Okay, I was asked if I would do a tutorial on how I use oil pastels. So here I am doing that. Here I am going to do that. Hi Carol. Okay, so hi Verica. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know, it's not typical stream, whatever. But it's easier to stream. It's easier to stream than to upload for me. So that's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to do that. I will zoom you in a moment. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to? I don't want to zoom you in yet. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. I can't fix it. I don't know. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm going to show you oil pastels. These are the Paul Rubens. This is the metallic set. Thank you, Mona. This is the Hi Dawn, the metallic set. I have listed the Paul Rubens in the description, but I do have others. The Paul Rubens are just my favorite. So there's that set, and then this is the one that I listed in the description was this big set. It's $20 something right now. $20 something right now. And then this is the macaroon set, which is a very pretty. We may use this set as well. But like I said, I listed one, and then you can go from there, because it'll, help you. If you have one set, then it'll take you to the other sets if you want to look. Hey, B. If you want to look at other sets. I was not going to, spend the time to link everything. Go to the first link, and then it'll carry you on. Also, of course, I've used oil pastels for quite a while now, but anyway. Then we have this, which is what I use, the blending stumps. I use these, also linked this. It comes with this sandpaper, which I'm going to rip this one off. We can start anew. Ignore my fingers. We will not discuss those. I will discuss those with you tomorrow. Mrs. Wilson. So, sandpaper, blending stumps. It comes with this little blending, whatever this little thing is, sponge, blending sponge. Hey, Louise. And breathe. It comes with this little blending sponge, whatever. All right. So, I'm going to, we can use the, I don't know where my swatch is for the other ones. I bet I took them in the other room. It really doesn't matter, really, because we're just piddling right now. Because I also use them on top of watercolor. So we can do that if you'd like. I did that the other day. Christina said hi, Dawn. I think there's some blocking going on, and we usually don't, bring that up in chat, but if you can't see somebody, you're probably blocked accidentally or on purpose. But anyway. So I think we'll use these and we'll color, this is a Chris Chang image. I don't know that it's available still, so I didn't go look for it. But Dawn Christina says, hey. I don't know if it's available because sometimes they're available, sometimes they're not. It fluctuates on her Etsy page. So, okay, we'll do that. If I say so one more time, hang me up by my toes. We will pick out some. I'm trying to think if that's all I needed to say. You can use these little spongy things as well, but I don't like this particular kind for it because it's long and it seems a little flimsy. I'm not sure where my Q-tips went. Does anybody know where those went? Jules anybody know? I had them out the other day when I was using them. Let's see. Yep, don't know. Don't know where they went. So we won't use those. You can use Q-tips as well. The kind that I have have a point. Do you see them? I don't see them. They're here somewhere. We can also do a test with these and see about these if we can pull some color off with that. I'm not sure that we can, but we can try that out as well. I don't see them. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. I was obviously prepared for this. I don't know where they are. Gremlins. Stealing my stuff? Yeah. Alright. I don't know where they are. Make sure that you have wet wipes if you are worried about getting messy because you will get it on your hands. You can use these little blending tools as well, but I don't like using those with oil pastels. I use them with my King Arts and Gelatos and such. Yep, not going to find them. They're probably sitting here right on my desk, right in front of my face. Okay. Let's just figure out what we're going to do. For a palette, I'm just going to use this one. This is just a glass cutting board that I got from the Dollar Tree, which is now the $1.25 Tree. And we'll put, I was using it the other day and I'll just put some stuff on it. So, let's zoom you down. And let's just see what we can do. It doesn't have to be glass. Yeah, it doesn't have to be glass. That's just what I have. Alright. I probably should autofocus on the image itself, probably. Maybe too bright, we'll see. Did I lose the autofocus? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Good job. No, it's, I use them, I'll put vinyl on them, so I just had some. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. You can use them on this. The Karen Dash one, which is plastic. I just happen to have a glass one. Alright. What do we want to do first? I just don't use the oil pastels on my Caran d'Ache because I have a tendency of not cleaning it. Let's see. Then you have your blending stumps, which is right here. And I think I'll use this one. And all I do is I take it, and I usually don't do this over my thing. Take it and then just roll all that color off, sand all that color off. You're not gonna have a, you know, the tip of it will get squishy a little, but you should be able to roll it into a point, a slight point anyway. Okay, it's still, I mean, it's soft and whatever, but you should be able to roll it into, if you just keep turning it and rolling it, you should be able, if you pay attention, you can actually get the color off if you're not looking at the chat. Hi, Pamela. And this just came with it. I have, you know, you can use sandpaper, but this just came with the kit that I linked below, so I thought we would just use it. Okay. So we have that. Then we'll take this and we'll pick out a color. I'm trying to think how I want to do it because I want to add colors in. I want to try to blend it in as well. And then that way, let's do, what color is this? This is purple henna. Purple henna. So then all I'm going to do with it is just scribble it on here like that. Most of you have seen this, I know, but it was requested. So now I prefer the blending stumps over the tortillas because these are squishy and I don't like them as much. I don't like them as much. They're not as substantial. They don't have as much substance. So, anyway. So I'm just going to take it and am I too bright? One screen looks real bright, one screen does not. Anyway, just going to take it, you know how we do. Take it, and then we'll just start here and smear it around. Like I said, I use it also on top of watercolor, which I really like doing it that way. It's not a fast medium, of course, unless you do want to use it over watercolor. Which one? Yes, I'll do that in a minute. I'll do it over watercolor in a minute. But you can keep adding, as you see I'm doing on this one side, you can keep adding it to make it, fully covered. Just keep adding it. A lot of people use mineral spirits or some sort of paint thinner. I do not. I don't like that, especially in coloring books. Not so bad on a PDF, of course, but I just don't like using it in books for sure. I don't like using it at all. So did we get booted? So as you see, there's that, you know, fully covered. This is a grayscale, so you do have, you know, some contrast. But you can add, what you can do, I'm going to flip it on the other side, and you can add, I'm going to add whatever this is, a vermilion, don't know. I'm going to add just some of this, just because you'll be able to see it better, or well enough. It'll be a different color. You can see it well enough. And then you can just, I said it would, but it's going to blend right in nicely. You can just add, you know, extra color on it if you want to do that. Add a little contrast to it. Give you a little depth, some value, if you will, onto it. Then if you, that blended entirely too much. Hey Rain. Yeah, Gamsol, that's it. Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah, Gamsol. That was the word. I don't do that. But so as you see, you can pretty well get, you know, good coverage with it. You can even add, you know, you can add more colors on top of that if you want, or you can use this as a base, and then you can take, what do I have here? Let's see, what do we have up here in my thing? We have Crimson Lake. We have, what do we want? We want Crimson Lake. We reckon Crimson Lake would show up. I have it sitting here. Too bad I don't have my Tuscan Red. You know, I love that color and all. And you can take pencil and go on top. If you want to. And your pencil will go on top of that. Can you see the difference? Surely you can. All right. I like to press down afterwards, not necessarily after the pencil, but before the pencil, after the pencil, whenever. Press down, and then I have had no problem with it bleeding in to anything, getting on anything. What is on my finger? So that was a Prisma. I have some polys up here somewhere. Poly. Let's see, what do I have? Here's a poly. Because sometimes it does make a difference. Here's a, we'll do another, let's take out the deep, let's take out the dark red from the poly. We'll do another, and we will see the difference in using the Prisma compared to the poly. You would think that a Prisma would not work on top of oil. Oil. But it does. I'm pretty sure that the Prisma is going to work better than the poly. If I can remember. I've done this all before, but I can't remember anything. Yes, you can mix the oil pastels on a palette. Are you asking me to do that, or can you do that? And I'm not being super, you know, particular. I'm just slapping it on. Slapping it on. Yeah, you probably can. You would probably get better results if you were mixing it with, you know, Gamsol or something like that. And we know that these petals don't match, so don't come for me. But yes, the poly is working really well on top of it as well. Being oil on oil. Oil on oil. Even. If you can see. I like this combo better than this combo, but it's fine. Fine. Yeah, pencils on top are nice. But you don't have to do pencils on top. So yeah, something like that. And then you can just not do it over your page. You can just sand that color right on off. Like I said, these are not the watercolored ones. There are oil pastels that are water activated. These are not those. Okay. So now what we can do is we can take let's just use a King Art. We'll just use this pink because it's already on here. Ouch. All right, so we're just going to use this bright pink color that has a, oh, I thought that was a scratch. We'll use this and then we'll go over it with oil pastel. If I can find a water brush that has water in it. All right. And we'll do this one right here. I got green on this paper somehow. I sat my hand down in green. Oil pastels. You've never seen oil pastels before? Oil Pastels is what I used the other day in, I'm getting this entirely too wet, in the Erie book. Yeah, that's what I used in the Erie book. But yes, we'll let that dry for a minute. I don't know where I got green at. No, these are not water soluble. The sun has been shining here today. Alright, we'll let that dry for a minute because you want to make sure it's dry. You want to make sure that it's dry. And then we'll go over it with something. Maybe we'll go over it with the same colors as that. Yeah, these are not. There are, I know there's, how do you say, the Munyo? Is that what you got? Munyo? I know those have one that is water soluble. And I have that brand, but they're not water soluble. I don't have any water soluble ones. Oh, my fingers cord. Oh, and then we'll test out some backgrounds. Yeah, we'll test out some backgrounds too. It still ain't dry. Still ain't dry. Still ain't dry. I used too much water. I could heat it. I could heat gun it. Could heat gun it. I used too much water on that. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I used too much water. Too much water. The paper's going to peel. And I just remembered that this is not Neenah paper. I just remembered that. So that's working against me too. This is just a regular cardstock. I printed this pretty sure before I knew about the Neenah paper. Because see, the paper's all ripping up. Ripping up, ripping up. Ripping up. Peeling up even. That's a better word. Peeling up even. However, this book that we were working on has a watercolor base. All of this was watercolored base, and then I went back with oil pastels on top of that. So, you can kind of see how that does. So I'll do, ouch, I will do this little piece of bread. This little bread right here with whatever color that is. I don't know what that is. I really like it over. I really like them in the Maria Troll books. Trolle, however you say her name. I really like it in those books. On top of watercolor. I like them on top of Neo's, watercolor, anything. So that's kind of the effect you get on top of watercolor. I did all of this already. I did the sky already. I haven't done the windmill, but that's the effect you get on top of watercolor. And you can go in on top of that and add pencil. And that would have worked here if I hadn't used too much water. So, yeah. Now what? What are we going to do now? Make sure we don't have green on our hands. Let's put this back over here because I'm using it for something, but I'm not sure what. Now let's test out some background things. Backgroundy things. This is a blending sponge. Just going to dip into a color, any color, and you can do backgrounds with them. Like I said, I prefer, there's a one that I prefer, but like I said, I don't know where it's at. I don't know where they're at. Oops, sorry. So, yes, you can use them for backgrounds if you would like. And I'm just throwing whatever colors I have on my palette on here just so you can see the different colors. You can use, you know, blending things that have sharper points as well. But you can use it for backgrounds. Hi, Katrina. As well. Now, I do not know if, and then you wash these. I do not know if these will work. So let's see. So I'm just going to cup it and dip it in something. And these work actually better than the blendy brush. So if you have extra stuff on your palette, yes, I prefer this better than the blending brush. I mean the blending sponge. For sure. I love these for pastels, chalk or pan. Yeah, I really like them for the chalk one. The chalky one. Yeah, we're just, piddling with this page. This is not like a finished page type thing. But if you have, as you see how quick it was to put a base on. Yes, as you see how quick it was to put a base on a big flower like that. You can definitely do that. And you can go in with, because you could like put something in this to make it where you won't get on the outside. I wasn't really concerned about that. Yes, it's a practice page. I wasn't really concerned about that when I did it, so it really isn't a thing. But then you can go either on top of it with pencil if you want, or you can go on top of it with your other color. Let's see. Hold on. I have an eraser somewhere. This is the eraser that came with it. It's one of them kneadable things that I can't stand, so I'm not going to use that. 1 moment. Oh, also these spongy things could work as well. I'm trying to find my eraser. Is there any way that cannot go on top of oil pastels? I don't know that I would do a watercolor on top of pastels. Here, if you couldn't see that, it does erase. So you can erase around the edges. Now, I'm pretty sure that it will not, but we can test it out and see. Like I said, we don't care about going over the edges. We're just playing around. We're just doing, you know, play around today. But yes, it does erase enough for you to be able to add something. As you will see. All right, we'll try acrylic. Oil pastels, I would put oil pastels. I don't know that I would use acrylic and oil pastels together. Unless you're going to be some splattering. Here we go. That's not water. With the right paper, the watercolor does go over them. So yes, watercolor will go over it. Are you talking about like doing a base of acrylic and then the oil pastel on top? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I wasn't sure either. So you're saying a base of acrylic and then oil pastels on top. Okay. Yeah, you would definitely, if you're going to do that, put acrylic first. But we'll see if, we will see what happens. And I'm only doing this light color first because it was the first thing I grabbed. Second, so that we can see the oil pastel on top. Let's go ahead and do maybe this one. Like I said, we're not caring about going over the lines, we're just now you can flick acrylic on top of your background. And I'm trying to put a thin layer. All right. I'm going to hit that real quick with the heat gun if I can find my heat gun. Now, I don't have the Mizzy Mousy little quiet heat gun. But it's not too bad. I've had it for 115 years. All right. And I'm just going to use that vermilion again and go over it. And as I suspected, it's really not going to work very well over acrylic. Now, I will tell you what is awesome over acrylic is yeah, Prismacolors over acrylic is awesome. Now, it will eat your pencil, but the texture is amazing. Yeah. I would not do acrylic, what is that? I would not do acrylic paint and oil pastels. Hey, Sue. I mean, it gives you a different effect for sure, but I wouldn't do it over there. Now, let me show you. This is Pale Vermilion, Pale Vermilion, and look, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. It reminds me, I don't know if you ever went and did like the grave thing where you put your paper and rubbed it. Yes, rubbings, where you did that. This is what this reminds me of. I love it so much. The texture of it. I don't know if you can tell the texture of it or not. It does amazing with black. Hold on one moment. I'll show you. If I don't know. Maybe the book's right here. Is this the book? Do I have my Color Morphia book over here? I think it's in Color Morphia. Hold on. Is it? Are you in this book? Or you're not in this book? Quick, what book? Wilson, what book for the lion head? I thought it was in this book. Is it? Yes, that's it. World's Within Worlds. Maybe it is. Where's that book at? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it was, I moved it because I wasn't gonna need it. And then here I am needing it. This, can you see that? Can you see the texture of that? That's acrylic paint. Whatever this is, this critter. This, can you see it? That's acrylic paint with Prism on top. And I think I did it, ignore the fact that I haven't done that. I think I have done it with black acrylic in something, but I can't remember. But I love it. It does eat your Prismas if you're not careful. But I could have sworn that I did it somewhere else. But maybe it was a PDF that I did it on. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Was it that? No. So yeah. Acrylic paint and Prismas. I like it. Acrylic paint and oil pastels, I say no. Watercolor over oil pastels, you can do it, but I like it the other way around. Now with this, as we just put one layer on, you can go back in with pencil, if you want to do pencil, or you can go back in with your other color of oil pastel. And put some right on top. Yeah. Like I said, you know, several people use the Gamsol and all that, but I just don't. I don't like it. Don't like it. So, anybody have any questions? If I say so one more time, somebody please come get me. Anything else, question-wise or anything about them? If I know, I'll answer. If I don't, I will find somebody who knows the answer. Yeah, I never had whips either until I started streaming. Then I have whips all over the place. I was very anti-whip. But as you see, you can just keep on layering up if you want. And if you're this gets all squishy, then go back and take it back to the sandpaper. The Neenah paper works good. I wouldn't recommend a textured paper. You'll have to work harder with a textured paper, I think. Coloring books are, you know, I use them in coloring books. I don't just use them on PDFs. I'm not sure about, I got mixed media paper over here. You can try it on the mixed media paper. I'm not sure I'm going to like it on there. Twilight Garden works good. Okay. Hi, Jet. It does not go through unless you use the blending solutions. If you use the blending solutions, it does have a tendency to go through. I do not spray it afterwards. I use enough pressure to it stays. Like, it doesn't come off. Like, I would take this and rub it in, you know, and it doesn't, there's not enough there to transfer. I don't seal it. You can seal it if you want. If I use it on a PDF, I'm definitely not gonna worry about it. Using it in a book, I possibly would put a piece of paper down here, just if I'm coloring other pages. Like pencil will transfer as well. So it doesn't transfer any more than pencil would, in my experience. But no, I do not spray it. There are sprays. I have gotten it all in my desk. There are sprays that are for oil pastels. I think that they are about, I don't know, $20 a container. Aerosol can. I'm struggling with words today. But no, I do not spray it. Hi, Joanna. Did I say hey to you? Probably not. Alright, this is mixed media. This is mixed media Canson paper. Let's see what it looks like. But no, I don't. I'm your lazy colorist, as I'm known around here. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's do this. This is why I would not use them on this kind of paper, unless you do everything else and then use this for background, because I do like the texture of the background. Ignore the line. There's a line in my disc. Now, I like it, the texture, but probably not for coloring. That's why I say a smooth paper, in my opinion. My preference would be smooth. However, for a background, absolutely. But as far as coloring and such, I would probably not use. This. because it does give a texture off of it. A textured look. What is on my hand? So I say a smooth paper is my personal preference, so it'll glide right over. And then if you don't want to, if you just want to use it as a base and then bring your pencil in, you can just bring your pencil in as your top. We're going to ignore all those little things right there. And these Prismas just slide right over it. So yeah. What else? Anything else? Any other questions? Anything else you want me to try to test out? If you're watching back, if you have any questions, you can certainly leave them in the comments. I hope that this helped for the ones that wanted me to do this video. So there you go, 2 different looks, same flower. I am taking them off of this palette onto this. So I take some off and then bring it and rub it on like this. Now there are some who take it straight from this and do it. Sometimes if it's a dark grayscale, and I've done some of those, Selena Finnick dark grayscale, hello lips meet face images, and I will rub it on, just straight on the paper. I'll just take a little like this, and this works really good on dark grayscale. I love oil pastels for dark grayscale. So you can rub it straight on to the paper and then rub it in, or on a palette. But you're welcome. Any kind of palette works. I just happen to have a glass one. I had several from the dollar store, so I just used what I have. I got some round ones, some square ones, you know, whatever. But yeah, putting it straight on is definitely quicker. You just have to be careful because sometimes those lines will stay if you don't get like enough coverage. Pastel pencils. I love pastel pencils. Yes, what is on there? I had pulled them out the other day and thought I need to do something with those. I haven't used those in a book just because pastel pencils are messy. so I haven't used those in the book. But yeah, I can definitely do pastel pencils. Yes, that's it. You put them on a palette. Put them on a palette. Definitely put them on a palette. And you can do like a base and then take it and put it back on the palette and then go. They're squishy for sure. But so many people, I think, they don't know what to do with them. And so hopefully this helps you have some ideas of what to do with them. And if you're nervous about it, do it on PDFs first. I usually, at the end of it, I'll take a paper towel or something. Once everything's done, I'll take a paper towel, or you could even take one of these, I guess. One of these, you know, and just take it, and at the end, just rub it all together. Just rub. Get it into the paper. And see, a little comes off. Not as much as you would think would come off. And definitely no more than if you did this to your pencils. See? Nothing. No more than if you did it with to your pencil colorings. Do I clean my palettes? Let's be honest about let's cut that. Do you clean your palette? ? Sometimes. But I can tell you this, watch. Let's set it under something solid. Set it under something solid. If you take this, you can wipe it off. Check it out. With nothing. Nothing. You can pick it all up with nothing. Now, if that ain't cool, I don't know what is. Yeah, nothing. I would do it as much as I could do it here. And then wet wipe. Where's the wet wipes? Take a wet wipe. Yeah, take the wet wipe. See, people think that they're so messy. And I don't know, you know, so you can use that, or look at me taking this color off, knowing that I need these colors for my page. Wet wipe. Off it comes. Look at you, Lisa, making me clean my palette. What's on top of your list? Oil pastels? Y'all remember what colors I used? Would you, if you cleaned it? No, I would clean them with these wet wipes that I'm cleaning it with right now. Now, if there were some stubborn parts, maybe. Stop. Yeah. Too late. We'll figure it out. It's fine. No, it's fine. Totally fine. I can't believe it. I'm going to have a clean palette. I never have clean palettes. But look, wet wipe. All you need is a wet wipe. Wet wipe. Looky there, people. And then, if you'll leave this out to dry, you'd have a nice little background for something. Nice. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. It is clean. I mean, my goodness. And it is clean. I am not saving that. For those who were thinking that I'm really going to save that, I'm not. What else? What else you need to know? Oh, hi Jen. Pastel Pencils. Never clean it again. Pastel Pencils. Wonder if I have a butterfly somewhere. I could do pastel pencils tomorrow. Now, you want to talk about a messy medium. Pastel Pencils is a messy medium. Hey, Blue. So, anyway, are there any more questions about oil pastels that I can answer? What time is it? 4 o'clock. How to use them? Well, I did a wonderful video that you can watch. Oh. Okay, let me zoom you back up. Like I said, I prefer the Paul Rubens for sure. I have linked them in. I would get this one personally. I would get the one that I linked. It's $25, I think. There may be a coupon on it right now. I'm not sure. But one moment. One moment. Are most of the people in here U.S. at Pickle? Let's do a giveaway. Shall we? Let's cross our fingers first. And then let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway for this set. The set that I have listed of Paul Rubens. Shall we? Do we want to? Do we want to do a giveaway? I know how my luck goes with these giveaways. If you know, you know. My nose is itching. First thing, let me go. Who's in here? I have UK in here. Is that the only one in here that I got? Everybody else from the US except Canada and Pickle. She's like, yes, please. Is that it? Joanna's in the UK. Same. Like literal, yes. Okay, hold on. One moment. One moment, people. What is this? I'm looking to see if it's available. I'm looking to see if it's available. That's what I'm doing. If you're wondering what I'm doing. All right. Here we go. Here's the rules, okay? Here are the rules. Everybody go get your friends, whatever you're doing. Hi, Marilyn. Ooh, South Africa. Sue, do you have PayPal? Sue, do you have a PayPal? I'm waiting on Sue to answer. Yes, make sure you're in live chat. You don't have a PayPal? Okay. What Amazon do you use? Do you use an Amazon? I know nothing about South Africa. Is there an Amazon that you use by chance that I can get a gift card to? Okay, live chat. Make sure you pick one number only. We do not retract numbers. I know, I just like everybody to be able to participate. But I'm really glad you're here. One number, no retracting. You get one number. If somebody picks the same number, it's the first person who picked the number. It's going to be 1 through 100. We're going to wait until I type go, go, go. We will let it run for I don't know, not forever. And then we will type stop, 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 and we will stop. The mod and myself will choose the winner. Okay, it makes it easy. No chatting during the numbers. It just makes it easy to find. We got it? We all good? Can I get a thumb up or a heart or a smiley face or a bird? One of those. Anything. Hi, Audrey. Audrey, you shop on Amazon UK, I assume. Alright, get ready. Here we go. I agree to your terms. Thanks, Jen. Alright. Alright, take off, people. Wilson, you're a little late with the bird. Oh, I can't even. Anyway, this has been hopefully informative. hopefully informative. Is everybody all in? Oh, this is going to be fun. I just know it. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, you changed from 29 to 30, eh? All right. Everybody all in? Everybody all in? Do we have everybody? Everybody? Melissa? There she is. All right. Everybody all in, and we are going to stop. I'm going to go to random.org now and cross my fingers. Don't worry, I will show you. Oh, I forgot to say, you have to be willing to give me your address. All right, here we go. Everybody take a deep breath. Ready? Can you see? Probably not. 1 through 100. 87. 87. 87. It looks like it's gonna be B. And you got it. It's without going over. I think it's B. Is it B? B? Is it B? Oh, you missed it by 1. I think it's B. Is it B? Okay, B. Congratulations, B. Yeah, just message me. Just message me. You know where to find me. Phew. Wasn't that exciting? All right. I'm going to go now. If you don't have any more questions for me, I will see you here tomorrow, Thursday. I don't know what we're doing. We may do pastel pencils, or we may do something else, because I haven't decided. And my bonus son just uploaded a video about bees. Not bees, ants. Jeez. Ants. Ants. Alright. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will see y'all tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if not, find something to be positive about. No more Debbie Downers. No more Debbie Downers. We're going to be positive. From here on out, for the rest of 2022, positivity it is. Be kind to one another, make someone smile, and I'll see you next time. Bye.